Hey guys, Andy McCann again here with CrossFit Garage, where intensity is king and burpees are your enemy. I changed it. I never change it. I always say the same thing. Anyway, I wanted to give you guys, everyone that's brand new, or if you just want to go back and look at this, a rundown of members' rights or a bill of rights or things you can expect from us. So, first thing I want to say is we do not have contracts. If you need to stop the gym at any time, you can simply, it could be, hey, Andy, I was working out next to you and you smell so bad, I can't take it. I'm out of here. And while I may cry a little bit, we'll just go in there and click and poof, you're out. So don't worry, we never hold your credit card hostage. So with that, I do want to go through some other items. We have we have a couple different options. Let me go through two of them. So CrossFit, usually at this whiteboard or these two screens down here is where we will go over the workout and then do it in here. Then we have Olympic lifting. Everyone except Olympic lifters should stay off the platforms, and CrossFitters, you have all this space. Olympic lifters have a little, so don't ever, well, not don't ever, but if you're not doing Olympic lifting with Coach Ashe, stay off the platforms, and you'll get a whole lot of space out here. So that's probably the biggest thing. Please be kind and courteous and make room. Beyond that, smile, have fun, and we certainly encourage high fives. So everyone should be on a type of programming from the gym, whether it's personal training or it's the CrossFit workout we're doing or Coach Ashe. If you are doing whatever workout and you want to do extra, that is totally fine. We definitely encourage you to sit down with a coach and talk about extra and, have homework or work on different things. We love it. That's how you get better. Time here, right? We encourage you guys to come in more than three or more times a week because that'll help give you a trend of success. All right, so no non-gym programming in the gym. So if you try to come in with, I don't know, beefy bills, bench press, burpee max majigger, then we're going to tell you please don't do that because it just makes it crazy and confusing. So please stay on some of our programming. If you have any issues with that, of course, let me know. Next is no kids ever, unless they're in a kids class, on the gym floor because we want them to stay alive. We have never had an issue, but we don't ever want to have an issue. So there is this red line. There it is. You can just see it. This sort of, I have to go back and repaint it. Don't ever let them cross the red line. Do have some tape marked out so they can kind of come in and look and hang out in the back, but never in the rest of the gym. We want to keep them safe. We do have summer strength and some other programs that kids will be in the gym, so but they'll be with a coach. So also, no animals in the gym ever. So we love animals. I have them. I got chickens and ducks. I love animals. But I don't love animals underneath me while I'm trying to do a clean and jerk. So, yes, we love them. Let them stay at home. Okay. So, everyone must have a waiver to sweat. That just makes sense. We've got all this insurance. If you get hurt, then we want you to have access to it. If you don't sign it, then you just get all this old equipment and we shut the gym down, I guess, right? So, sign the waiver. It's much better for you. Wipe down everything when you're done with it. You'll see this bucket. Actually, nowadays it's over here. So you'll see that bucket. Wipe down your stuff. Don't leave it all sweaty and gross because that's, well, sweaty and gross. Don't use other people's gear. So if someone puts it out, don't walk over and take it. That's what they put out. But make sure everybody's contained in their own little space. You don't want to be all over the place. Try not to be late, but it's life, so that happens. Just row and then get into class, right? Warm up and so forth with the class and start on time with the class if at all possible. My coaches should know they start promptly, and we usually start with either warming up or talking at the whiteboard. So it's usually not appropriate to have conversations in the middle of a workout. I sometimes do it, so you can yell at me when I do. Chalk stays in the bucket. Just move the buckets around. If I need more buckets, just let me know, and I'll always get more buckets. Those are easy to get. Chalk, when it gets smashed and everywhere, it's really tough to get out. Be mindful of spacing. Avoid dropping gear from overhead, just slamming it to the floor. Kind of guide it down. That's the way to go. If you're doing extra stuff and you're not actually in a class, just be kind and considerate and make room for the class. So maybe go down to the end or something, or to the other side over on our side right here. Olympic lift. Oh, there's some bars. Actually, this isn't on here right now, but there are bars right here those are people's personal bars. Don't ever use those because they're not mine. So we want their bars are usually like $1,200, and we don't want to be dropping them the way we drop them in CrossFit. So only use a bar over here if you have permission. All of our bars are actually staged right here. This has changed a bit. I know they look like they're on the wall right now, but they're over here now. We try to teach range of motion and technique. So we will sometimes bust you on that out of love because we want you to be healthy and fit. So don't cheat reps if you can help it, and we will help you not do that. Try to keep count. I'm really bad at keeping count on double unders, so sometimes that just happens. Of course, no kids in the gym. We just said that. If you do bring kids, make sure you control them. Do not let them run crazy. Sometimes kids poke holes in my walls, and that's weird. They don't do it at home, so try not to let them do it here at the gym. If they do, we'll talk about how to repair that. Kids leaping off of furniture, that's a big no-no, but they do it. So we're cracking down on that because we don't want them to crack their heads on the floor. So no jumping. Basically, have a kid pretend like they're at church trying to, be good. So there you go. We do encourage tremendously to introduce yourself, give high fives, bring water, bring fun, bring smiles, bring your friends and family. Well, don't just bring them in. Let them talk to us first because unless you hate them, bring them right in and tell them to go as hard as they possibly can because they'll never come back. Okay, so that's what you can expect. And biggest thing is no contracts ever. We will never hold your stuff hostage. Just let us know and we will get you in or out of whatever you need to be. But we want you to know that we want you here and we want you happy. And we want to do those things that get you healthy and fit now and well into your 90s. All right. Take care, guys.